You know who had more money than he could ever spend? Robin Williams. And you know what else? He still wasn't happy. You know who never owned a fancy car, never showed off but quietly built millions? Ronald Reed, a janitor from Vermont. Money's not about math, it's about behavior. And behavior? That's messy. Let's talk about the real psychology of money and why everything you've been told about wealth might be completely backward. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel isn't your typical finance book. It doesn't teach you how to budget or pick stocks. Instead, it answers a deeper question. Why do smart people do dumb things with money? And how come ordinary people can end up rich just by staying calm? We're breaking it down, not just the lessons, but the human stories, the American mindset, and the emotional traps we all fall into. 1. Wealth is what you don't see. Here's the deal. That guy in your neighborhood with the brand new Tesla, Rolex, and six-figure Instagram posts, he might be broke. Meanwhile, the older lady at the grocery store who uses coupons and wears Skechers, she might have $3 million in Vanguard. Why? Because wealth is invisible. Savings, investments, and freedom. Spending money to look rich actually makes you poorer. Remember Ronald Reed, a gas station attendant and janitor, lived frugally, saved, invested in dividend stocks, left $8 million when he died. No flashy lifestyle, just long-term thinking. Do luck and risk the hidden forces. Bill Gates went to one of the only high schools in America with a computer in the 1970s. Same with Steve Ballmer. Paul Allen, same region, same machine. Their success wasn't just brilliance, it was also luck. Compare that to Kent Evans, Gates' classmate. Brilliant guy, also destined for success. He died in a mountaineering accident before graduation. The takeaway? Don't judge outcomes without factoring in luck and risk. In the US, we love the self-made myth, but most success is a cocktail of work and circumstances. Do we feed him the ultimate form of wealth? Ask most Americans what they want out of life, and they'll say, a nice house, a good job, a Tesla. But dig deeper, and they really want something else. Control of their time. Money isn't about stuff. It's about autonomy. The power to say no, to take a nap at 2 p.m., to walk your dog in the middle of a Tuesday. That's the American dream we don't talk about enough. For compounding the superpower we ignore. Warren Buffett made 99% of his net worth after his 50th birthday. That's not because he's the world's best investor, though he's great. It's because he's been investing since he was 10. Compounding is the most powerful force in finance. But Americans get bored fast. We want TikTok returns, not 40 years of steady growth, but that's the point. Small, consistent wins beat big, flashy bets. You don't need to be brilliant. You just need to stay in the game. Though you're not crazy, you're just human. Someone who grew up during the Great Depression sees money as survival. Someone who only saw the 2010s bull market sees money as opportunity. We don't make decisions with spreadsheets. We use emotions. That's why the same financial advice doesn't work for everyone. For example, boomers love real estate. Gen Z prefers crypto. Is one of them wrong? Not necessarily. They're just reacting to different experiences. Save like a pessimist, invest like an optimist. Prepare for bad days, recessions, emergencies, job losses. That's the save like a pessimist part. But when it comes to investing, believe in the future. The US economy has crashed, recovered, and grown again and again for over 200 years. Be paranoid short-term. Be hopeful long-term. That's the real investor mindset. You don't need to maximize. You need to sleep at night. Some people chase every cent of ROI. They try to beat the market. But if your strategy keeps you up at night, it's not worth it. Personal finance is personal. If driving a Honda instead of a BMW helps you retire early, do it. If paying off your mortgage early gives you peace of mind, even if it's not mathematically optimal, do it. As Dave Ramsey says, personal finance is 80% behavior and 20% head knowledge. And finally, remember, money isn't a spreadsheet. It's emotions, fear, ambition, ego, and history, all tangled up in numbers. You don't have to be the smartest investor. You just need to know yourself, avoid the big mistakes, and play the long game. So if this hit home for you, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks they need a Lambo to win. Because wealth, it's not what you see, it's what you don't spend. And this is just one lesson. More powerful book summaries are coming.